What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about 3 interesting growth stocks that I've covered for a while. All 3 of these companies we have talked about on the channel before, but we're giving you guys a full update, my opinion on them, along with your market minutes, your daily recap. These are your market minutes. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. We're gonna get straight into it, and it's a pretty exciting day because at the close in just less than 2 hours, we are going to be getting the earnings from ACB, so I will be talking about that in tomorrow's video. If you guys are wondering, am I live streaming? I chose not to live stream today, but I will be talking about that in tomorrow's video. So let's get straight into it. And last but not least, if you do support me, the channel and all the videos, then I kindly ask you to explode that like button. It just takes 1 second of your time and it helps my video so much. Along with, if you are a new viewer to the channel, you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, but you appreciate steady updates in the markets, a nice flow of new and exciting companies, or you want to learn a little bit more about investing, then of course don't forget to catch that subscribe button and ring the market bell for notifications. Let's get straight into this recap slash video about these 3 interesting growth stocks. So yesterday I was talking about what's my #1 growth stock for 2020, and based on how I've invested, if you are part of my private group, of course you would know that MindMed is my #1 growth bet, you could say, outside of all of the gold and silver mining stocks. So MindMed it is for me personally. Once again, never financial advice. But let's take a look at the comments, because I asked you guys yesterday, what was your favorite growth stock? Now, I'm going to give you guys a couple quick seconds right before we do that, though, to let you comment. I want to know down below, comment right now, what do you think is going to happen for ACB's earnings? I mean, I guess, I want to know what you think the market reaction is going to be if we do get this video out by 4, and is this stock going to do what it did last quarter? And what happens from here? Give me your opinion on ACB, and I'll give you guys a couple seconds. All right, guys, we're back, and I want to hear those comments about ACB. So are you guys still bullish? Are you extremely bearish? Let me know. I do still have some ACB shares if you are wondering, so haven't sold out completely. Did in fact sell some when it went to 25 and traded in for a few other names, but let's see what you guys think in terms of what are your top growth picks. So MindMed and TAAT are some of my favorite growth stocks. Are you going to cover the Aurora earnings call? And like I said, I won't be live, but I will be covering it tomorrow, so we'll go over the details. Favorite stock is TAAT. Had a small position in MindMed, but wasn't doing anything, so I pulled out. Will be huge once they get through all the FDA trials, and congratulations, buddy. TAAT's doing amazing today. MindMed, boom. Been right up there with you since day 1, holding 4,000 shares to the moon. And my #1 growth stock is Tesla, just because they are more than a car company. They're basically a renewable energy company, and I like the vision and goals for EV cars, solar roofing for homes, satellites in orbit to provide internet to remote areas. What more can be said? Elon is a saint. Peace, brother. Nice hearing from you. I've added to all my positions, but the one stock that has seen the most growth overall is Endeavor Silver. Since March, the stock is up 185%. At one point, it was over 300%, but I have bought multiple shares at various prices, making it lower. So Endeavor Silver is an interesting one, just because they have such a high AISC. The stock has lagged so dramatically, but now that silver is creeping up very close to their AISC, I believe their AISC is around 25, 26 bucks per ounce. The closer it gets to profiting, and of course that stock has to play catch up. Enjoyed the video, Aaron. From Ian, interesting. We'll be watching for the next one. Tapper Light, my friend, thanks so much for watching. MindMed, TAAT, and Control Energy, my best stock picks. Power Plug has been good to me. James Dillon, Kirkland Lake Gold. 2 more comments. Greg Payne, MindMed, honestly, I'm looking for it to be a $5 billion market cap, $20 per share in 2 to 5 years. That's super bullish and hopeful, but who knows, $1.88 per share seems a bit low once things are finalized. What are your thoughts? And yeah, I mean, if they get multiple trials, if they get through multiple clinical trials, they get some FDA-approved drugs, I mean, yeah, I think anything's possible. Let's look at GW Pharmaceuticals with their one CBD drug called Epidiolex. So anything's possible, but they got to get through that first, and that will take time and effort. And then one last comment, my portager. MJ doesn't cure anything, neither will mushrooms, a degenerative pipe dream like MJ. So, and then we've got another comment from OK Boomer. So it's controversial, obviously we'll see, but there has been research proven that the compounds in mushrooms can be beneficial, but we'll see when we get there. MindMed's not there yet. So anyways, guys, let's dive into the market recap, and then we're going to get into those 3 stocks, the charts, and then that will be it for the video. So guys, in terms of the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Dow. We're in fact seeing the indexes shoot back up into the green, actually rally like crazy over the last little while. So let's see what happened. And actually, let's refresh this because this article was a little bit old. So 27 minutes ago, the Dow struggled for direction as gains in tech were offset by weakness in financials, the resurgence in this global illness, and ongoing uncertainty of fiscal stimulus hurt investor sentiment. But that is not the case anymore. Let's take a look at the one-day chart, and we are getting a bit of a rally with the Nasdaq up 1.3%, S&P up 0.82%, back above 3,300 points. So on the day, things are looking pretty good. Now for gold's holding steady above 1900, right in the middle of 1900 and 1920. So looking to see if this can hold on to 1900. That's one key level right now, and I'm very neutral, maybe even a little bit bearish right now, just as we test support. So we'll see. Silver's looking a lot better. Silver is rallying back up there with the markets. Currently trading for $24.59 per ounce, and it seems to have found some support around $24.50, but that is below that level that I've talked about, $26.50. So we'll see where it goes from here for silver. The charts are looking neutral. Like I said, after that sell-off, things were looking good. It looked like we were consolidating, ready for a move higher, and then bam, the market just got slammed. So right now, I'm very neutral, and I will be taking a look at silver mining stocks, gold mining stocks, to see if there's any stocks that I want to add to right now on this pullback. But like I said, incremental buying, and I'm gonna give it some time, guys. I'm not just gonna jump right in on the first time it pulls back. Although we have seen the dips being bought quite substantially, I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. So in terms of the last commodity, and this is one commodity that I want to talk a little bit more about, and that is copper. Copper has had a tremendous run this past year. Ever since that whole March crash, it's above $3 per pound, and the charts are looking pretty good. So I'm wondering if copper, more than likely, copper is going to break that 5-year high of around $3.28. So we'll see if we can get there. But copper is one commodity on my watch list, and I will be putting together, a few more videos, a few more copper miners, just as I want to keep my eyes on that one. So ACB reports at the bell. We know this. Trulief expands, and Hexo keeps on falling. So I'm interested to see the numbers, guys. I gotta say, I'm very interested to see the numbers for ACB. We'll see how that goes, and we will be making a video tomorrow outlining, going over the quarter, how I feel about it. But so far, things are looking pretty good, and we're going to be checking to see what is driving the prices for ACB. Before we do that, though, we quickly got to give you guys an update on what's moving the gold and silver market. So gold prices are slightly lower in midday trading Tuesday, while silver prices are up just a bit in choppy trade. Bulls need to see prices stabilize this week in order to avoid serious chart damage following Monday's doubling. Bulls made just a bit of headway today regarding containing the price downdraft that occurred Monday. However, they still have heavy lifting to do in the coming days to suggest prices can resume their sideways to higher trajectories seen in the recent months. October gold futures were last down $1.70 to 1900. Silver was last up 14 cents. So this is commentary from Jim Wyckoff. And we're going to read one last headline from Commerce Bank before we get into those 3 stocks that I'm looking at today, those 3 growth stocks. Gold is likely to recover quickly after Monday's sudden sell-off, according to Commerce Bank. Given that the general situation remains bullish for gold, we reward yesterday's sell-off as a brief anomaly and expect prices to recover quickly, writes Commerce Bank commodity analyst Carsten Fitch. On Monday, gold dropped 2% on the day, briefly dipping below 1900 an ounce, and silver fell 8% while temporarily trading below $24 per ounce. Commerce Bank says that there was no specific trigger behind the sell-off, while citing higher US dollar. The stronger US dollar has already been weighing on precious metal prices since the morning. The selling pressure increased in the afternoon when US stock markets opened sharply down. This pattern could point to forced selling by investors to generate liquidity. Once again, margin calls, maybe it's in tech, or this seems to be something related to traders, of course. So no specific reason pushing gold and silver down. And we are seeing a stronger dollar yet again, back up to 94. So the dollar is actually looking like it's breaking out to the upside. So we'll be monitoring the dollar. This is another thing that you guys should be watching if you are heavy into the precious metal stocks. So I've got a really interesting article from CNBC. The next wave of the global recovery could send commodity prices soaring. I wanted to highlight that for all my commodity investors. We don't have time to read it, just as I want to get into those 3 stocks that I've been talking about. And yes, we'll finally get to that right now. So the first stock is, of course, TAAT. TAAT is on fire today. I believe we brought you guys TAAT at around 70 cents. It's currently trading for $1.80 now. It's had a tremendous run. We're going to keep monitoring this. Hopefully we'll have some updates for you guys. Hopefully, an interview, something along the lines of that. But we have covered this company since their IPO, and it's been very exciting. So good things for TAAT. I'm happy that, all of you guys who were in it are seeing some really nice gains finally. And we'll see how much longer it can go. Just to reiterate though, TAAT is a company, basically the Beyond Tobacco. They make cigarettes out of hemp, completely zero nicotine, zero tobacco. Yet to try one. I should get them to send some just so I can try one or something, let you guys know how it is. But the stock has been doing really awesome. And they made some key management changes, specifically management from Philip Morris, Seti Coscarella, their CEO. So feel free to check out that video on our channel. And I just wanted to simply give you guys an update on TAAT, let you guys know what they're all about for anyone who doesn't know. And it's been pretty good so far. The second company, of course, is ACB. For anyone who's followed this channel for a long time knows that I've held ACB since, late 2017 or early 2018. It's been a crazy roller coaster ride for ACB. And as they report yet again, it still remains a popular stock on Robinhood. So I'm sure, a ton of people said, oh, wow, look at this crazy sell-off yet again. Maybe we should buy before earnings. Maybe it's going to do what it did last time. Last time, they did that reverse split. The stock tanked and then it basically tripled and then sold off again. So ACB and the whole MJ sector has just been a crazy roller coaster ride, but we're going to be reporting tomorrow, give you guys my opinion on the quarter, and we'll see what happens. But right now, basically what I want to see for ACB is I want to see them continue to reduce management expenses, get rid of that goodwill, and see stable revenues. They need to make that push towards profitability, and that's, the most important thing in my opinion right now. So why is ACB stock flying today? It's 18.5% higher on Tuesday. There were likely two factors behind the big gain. Jefferies analyst Owen Bennett upgraded ACB to hold from underperform on Monday. Also, investors could be hoping for some good news with the company's fiscal 2020 Q4 update later today. So feel free to check out that article. And then last but not least, guys, this third stock, and that is MindMed. And it's having its third green day in a row, as they just announced that I believe they've hired Canaccord Genuity. So yes, MindMed did submit an application for NASDAQ uplisting, and they appointed Canaccord Genuity as their financial advisor to also guide them in terms of mergers and acquisitions. So, it's not like MindMed's just going to go straight onto the NASDAQ. A lot has to be done in order for that to happen. But I think that the most important thing with this news is that they've appointed a really awesome, well-known name to, supervise their mergers and acquisitions. Let's just dive into this real quick. We did talk about it yesterday. MindMed has appointed Canaccord Genuity as financial advisor to assess the viability of a potential uplisting and also to help to evaluate M&A opportunities available to the company. So JR, their CEO, said the psychedelic medicine industry is maturing and expanding rapidly, and we want to grow with it. We look forward to working with Canaccord Genuity to evaluate the opportunity for an uplisting on the NASDAQ and help us navigate M&A opportunities now available to the company. So is there some exciting mergers and acquisitions just down the road, guys? You'll be the first to know. Of course, if they've got some exciting news, hopefully I can line up an interview with JR. We have interviewed him a couple times, and it's just been very exciting. So I look forward to watching this company grow. And another green day, I'll take it. So best of luck, guys. Now let's dive into all the charts. And that is it, and that will be it for the video. So guys, in terms of the MJ stocks, ACB is the biggest gainer on the day, up 15%, followed by Body and Mind and Zenabis Global. We'll see if that green lasts after the quarter. Quest Beverages, the Alkaline Water Company, and Sundial Growers, three biggest losers. Now, in terms of the dividend sector, we are seeing green, Brookfield Property Partners, Canadian Utilities, Algonquin, Enbridge, Utilities Select Sector. They keep on running, and I've been very happy with the performance in the utility stocks as they're just a little bit more defensive, and I feel like that's what people are looking for now. They're looking for a little bit of defensiveness and, a little bit of income. So far, so good. Now let's take a look at the gold and silver sector, and it's a little bit better of a day. Still a red day for some companies: Bluestone, Turmalina, Teranga Gold, three biggest losers; African Gold Group, Pan America, and Barrick, three biggest gainers on the day. Now let's also take a look at the technology stocks, and we are seeing a bit of a rebound, specifically for Rockwell Medical, up 28%, followed by Amazon and MindMed, all having a pretty green day today. Now, in terms of our broader 2020 watch list, In terms of those stocks, we're seeing Tilray, Amazon, and Lululemon, 3 biggest gainers, and Uber, Tesla, and Else Nutrition, 3 biggest losers. So guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know, what you think about those 3 stocks. Which one's your favorite? Is it TAAT? Is it ACB? Is it MindMed? I'm out of here. Always remember, Departures Capitals for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.